So we were solving the top 50 string problems. So let us see the third problem. So we need to solve the third problem under top 50 string coding problems for interviews. So this is a third problem, that is converting Roman numbers to integers. Let us solve it. So they've given a string in a Roman number format. So your task is to convert it into an integer. Various symbols and their values are given below. So you don't need to remember this. They will be giving you the values. So until this one, that is x, everybody will be knowing, right? So again, L means 50, C means 100, D means 500, M means 1000. So input is V, the string is V, so you will return 5. So this is 3. So these are so much basic touch cases, so you can't explain everything with that. So let us see how to solve this. So imagine they will be giving you a string. So let me take that string as Vi. So what is this? This is 6. You know that. How can you get this value? So V corresponding to what? 5. I corresponding to what? 1. So now compare. Is the first element, right? Or more specifically, if the ith element is greater than the I plus 1th element, right? I plus 1th element, at that time I will add, let me take a result. So it is a int type. So this is of int type. So let me take it as initial 0. So if the first element is greater than the second element, ith element is greater than I plus 1th element, at that time can I add 5 to the result? Yes, you can add. After that, I is what? It's a last element. So is there any element next to I to compare? No, there is no element. So you can simply add that value to result. So you will get here 5, then 5 plus 1 is 6. So your result is 6. Let us take another test case. So that test case is IV, that is 4, right? Now compare. This one is what? 1. This one is 5. So ith element is less than the I plus 1th element. That means what can I do? So result is initially 0, it is of int type. So I can do result plus or equal to, right? Equal to S2 minus S1. Can I do that? Yes, I can do that, right? I can do that. Now, so what it gives you is the result is equal to 5 minus 1, that is 4. So your result is what? 4. So you have, if you remember these two test cases, then all the test cases will be passed. So if the first element is greater than the second element, you can simply add that first element into result. Then compare this element with the next element if it was there, right? You can do that. So here, if first element is lesser, then you can subtract. So let me write a code for that. So I need to return integer. So let me take an integer. This is a result, result. Result initially it is 0. So I need to traverse through this string. So for int I is equal to 0, I less than str dot size I plus plus, and I will get inside. So let me take int, right? Int. Before that, I need a function which will store this value. So if you like, let me show you what I am going to do is, let me take a value, or let me take value 1, right? That is value 1 means the first value of that character, that means first character's value. So I will call a function, then I will pass str of I. So let me do this. So for that I need to write a code for the value, that is function, right? So function, so it will receive what? It receives a character. So I'll get inside. If this character, if it is equal to I, that means you return me 1. Else if this character is equal to 5, sorry, V, you return me 5. Else if this character is equal to X, you return me, so you can skip like 20 minutes, 20 seconds, don't waste your time. So I will just complete this. So 10, then else then ch if it is equal to L, then return 50. Else if this ch is equal to C, then you return 100. Else if the ch is equal to like D, you can return 500. Else if ch is equal to M, then return me 1000. If you find any element, that is any character beyond this, because there are character again, there is G and H. Here they did not mention any character. That means maybe the test, there is no test cases that contains G and H. So let's forget about it. So, but still, let me return -1. If no return works, then at least this should work without giving me the error. So this will give you the value. Now I will take another int. It is value of 2. It is equal to function of str of I plus 1. I need a next character value, but again you always need to take care of this index where it is reaching. If it reach beyond the size of the string or array, right, you know you will get runtime error because you are trying to access a space which is not there, right? So let's write a condition. If this I plus 1 is actually less than str dot size, or else what you can do, or else can I do this in for loop itself? I will do -1. So I will not go till str dot size -1. Again, you need to take care of this condition as well, because if you are not going till str dot size -1, that means you are not touching the last element itself. At that time, at last, I am going to take care of that. So let's not think about it now. Value, if this value is there, right, it is first value 1, if is greater than or equal to value to, you remember the test case what I said, that is vi. So you need to get 6. At that time result result should be equal to val 1, right? Else what you do? Else, that means v2 is greater. That means I need to do result mine plus or equal to, right? Plus or equal to val 2 minus val 1. So I will do this and I will increment I value. Why I need to increment? Again, I'm taking care of 2 values here. What are those values? Both I and I plus 1 value. So if this works, then I should not again take care of the I plus 1 value, because I already added that value 2 to the result. So I need to do I plus plus. So at last I will come out of this for loop. So when I come out of this for loop, I will be standing where? It will be standing to at str.size minus 1. But this I will be not standing there because it is declared inside this for loop. So let me erase this. Let me print outside. So now I will be standing at str.size minus 1. So at last what you are going to do? There is no element further to compare. So you can simply add up its value. You can do that, right? So you'll go till now, you'll after coming out of for loop, I will be standing at the last element. Means you need to find out the value of the last element. Well, let me take it as well. Then for call the function, and there you pass the str of size str dot size minus 1. So I'm getting the value of the last index character. Now I need to simply do result result less or equal to val. Then I need to return the result result. So let us run this. So let's see how it works. So compilation error, val is not declared, so int. So let me compile it. So I'm getting the result. Let me submit it. So for this, my output should be what? My output is this, but I'm getting 379. Sorry, 3794 is the output. I'm getting this one. Why is that so? Right? So again, the problem is this. So see, last one what you have is IV. But for what I wrote is it will go till I, and it will add this I as usual. It will add this I. Then at last we are adding 5. That means indirectly we are adding 6. But actually it is 4. Right? That is why my output is increasing. So that is the that is why I need to change the code now. Let me start from if this val. So if this I plus 1, if it is less than str dot size, then only you get into this statement. After that you execute everything, and else that means you are at the last character. At that time you simply perform this thing, right? And simply perform that thing, and you will get the result. So let us see what we are doing here. So far I'm again finding this thing. Now if this thing, now I'm finding this thing. So let's see, let's run this. So compile it. So I'm getting no result. Why? Result plus or equal to, yes, 1. That is correct, right? This one is correct. My result is initially 0. And so I need to erase this, right? So if I go till I plus 1, then I will. So I have considered this case here. So I forgot to remove this minus 1. So let me compile. So that is why the last character was not teaching itself. That is why I was getting 0. So let me submit it. So again, successfully compiled. So thank you.